Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I'm going to show you one more time how elements can combine to make compounds. Over here, we have an oxygen with some empty shells and some hydrogens with an empty shell. So we need to fill them up. Okay, so here's the periodic table. This is row or period number 1. The first row has 1, 2. That means the first shell on oxygen is going to get 2. Our electrons today look like stars. We're going to put a star here, and we're going to put a star here. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. There we go. The first shell on oxygen is filled. Now we're going to go to the second shell. That means we go to row number 2, period number 2, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The sixth one over is O. O is for oxygen. That means the second shell is going to get 6 stars, 6 electrons. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, Mr. Rose, you're so good at this. 3, 4. Almost there. 5. And 6. So check this out. Shell number 1 has 2. 1, 2. Shell number 2 has 6. 6. 2 plus 6 is 8. Look over here on the periodic table. Oxygen is number 8. We've done well. On to our little hydrogens. It's going to be like oxygen, but way faster. Hydrogen, row number 1, it is number 1. Meaning the first shell on hydrogen is only going to get 1. Here it is. Bam! Hydrogen electrons, they're yellow. Why are they yellow? So we can tell them apart. That's the only reason. Bam! There we go. Our hydrogens, our oxygens, they are done. There's 1 electron. It is number 1. Oxygen has 8 electrons. It's number 8. Okay, we're going to go and do this all over again. But this time, instead of making hydrogens and oxygens, we are going to make water. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this little hydrogen. We're going to wiggle it over here. Oh, don't worry that we nipped the corner off. Okay, and this little hydrogen, it's going to wiggle over here right about there. There we go. This is known as the Mickey Mouse compound. You can kind of tell why. Alright, so let's repopulate this. We know that the first shell on oxygen has 2. So we're going to fill it up. We're going to put 2 electrons into the first shell. There they go. Don't they look pretty? Okay, now we're going to go to the second shell. Oxygen today is deciding to be friendly with hydrogen. It's going to share an electron over here with this hydrogen. It's also going to share an electron over here with this hydrogen. Okay, so we now have 2 electrons inside of the oxygen shell. We got to fill it up. We got to put 4 more in there because the second shell on oxygen has 6 electrons. So here we go. 3. Here's 4. Here's 5. Here's 6. All right. This oxygen has 6 electrons. 2 of them being shared with hydrogen. Elements like to be stable. Okay, in order for an element to be stable, they have to have a full shell. Oxygen right now only has 6. It is not stable. Hydrogen only has 1. It is not stable. So here's what's going to happen. These hydrogens, they also want to be stable. They want to share with oxygen. So hydrogen is going to put one of their electrons here. The other hydrogen is going to put one of their electrons here. Okay, let's count this out now. This hydrogen has 1, 2 electrons. It's stable. That shell is full. This hydrogen has 1, 2 electrons. It's stable. That shell is full. This oxygen, the first shell has 2. The second shell has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This oxygen is stable. We have now made water. Water is a stable compound.